Figure it out!
Hello, this is Adam Koralik with Figure It Out Productions. The following video is part of our Quick Shoot series and is intended to aid the Dreamcast and gaming community.
Oh wait, no. Xbox. Yeah. Microsoft Xbox. Yeah, I know you're thinking, what? This is Keep Dreaming. This is not about Xbox. This is a rare exception, and here's why. This thing is called the Magic Box. It is yet again a controller converter, but it does support the Dreamcast. This device allows you to use Dreamcast controllers on your Xbox. Pretty awesome. I mean, you know, you want to do that, right? Here's what you do. Take your Dreamcast controller. You guys recognize that. Then you struggle there for a second. Then you put the cable in there, and then you plug it in, and you can play the Xbox with your Dreamcast controller. Pretty cool. More about that. What I've learned from this thing is, and other controller converters, is that you should only plug them in before the system is on. Set them all up, then plug it on, otherwise it'll get all screwy. There's other things about this specific one that I can tell you. Yes, it supports this stupid thing. Don't care. It supports Sega Saturn stuff. It will support a lot of stuff over there. It'll support this version of the controller. It'll support this version of the controller. It will not support this version of the controller. I don't know why. They all hate this one. Go away. And it works with this thing, a extension cord for the Saturn, which it doesn't work for the PlayStation. Ha 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 ha. Also, Dreamcast. Interesting. It does and does not support its controller extenders. This is the Nyko one. I have a video separately about this. It's got a great cable and all that. Go check that video out, and I'll show you the difference between this cable and that cable. This one, for whatever reason, will drive this thing insane. If you plug this in and a controller, it goes nuts. It just doesn't work. It's as if someone's playing the game without you playing it. I don't know. But this one, with the ridges and I have no idea who made it. If you recognize that at all, I don't know. But these guys, they were able to make a cable that was compatible with this thing. So you get your length. It's all good. You can play with that thing. It's great. Now, I would like the idea of testing an Xbox extension cable, but unfortunately, Xbox extension cables suck. See this? The Microsoft had, I don't know if anybody really remembers, but Microsoft had a controller in which it detached right there, and this is how you actually plugged it into the system. So people who made extension cables designed them for this part of the controller and not for there. And since this thing doesn't come apart because it's all one piece, there's no way to use an Xbox extension cable with this thing. Whatever. Too bad. Alright, because I'm sure people will ask, this thing does, if you leave a VMU in there when you turn it on, it beeps, but it doesn't show anything. The rumble pack is useless. It's just dead weight. There's no reason to keep anything in there unless you just like the weight. Or the look of it, I guess. Or just to hear the beep when you turn it on. Yeah, it's actually very Saturn-friendly, surprisingly. Because what I've noticed is that, well, unlike the Dreamcast controller, which is missing the black and white buttons on the back button, which kind of limits you in what you can do, the Saturn controller has 2 extra buttons, and those become your black and white buttons, although I forget which is which. Then these buttons become your X, Y, B, and A, respectively. But it still doesn't have a back button, but that's okay. There is one other weird thing about the Saturn controller when you're using this thing, and that's that the triggers swap. Whatever reason, left becomes the right trigger and right becomes the left trigger. So in the game, if you have the option of switching that, you might want to do that. The other controllers seem to do it fine. The PlayStation controller, it works fine with it. I don't care about that. I'm just letting you know it works fine. I don't know if the rumble works. I don't care. This is just kind of a novelty, really, just to be like, oh man, I'm playing games that I feel were stolen from this system, sort of on this system, which is kind of cool. The most interesting one, of course, to play is Shenmue 2, because you can directly compare it to the Dreamcast version, which is fun. But, yeah, and that's one of the more highly compatible games, since, you know, that game was designed for this controller, so it has that kind of layout already built in. But yeah, I don't know. This is fun. If you have an Xbox and you have some kind of desire to pretend you're playing Dreamcast games on it, this is the kind of thing you would need. I don't know. That, or you want Saturn, or this horrible, horrible video game industry killing thing. Okay, not industry, art form. They killed an art form. Whatever, I'm not going to go into that. Support them, kill them. They're cool. So I thought I'd show you some gameplay footage of Shenmue 2 for the Xbox with a Dreamcast controller. I'd have shown you the game from the beginning, but if you've ever played Shenmue 2, you know it has this really long opening cinematic, and that wouldn't prove anything to you. Anyway, there's the system. I'm sure you noticed that it's glowing like that. I have a slightly modified Xbox. You can see it has a fan. This is not a stolen game. I don't steal games. Over there, it's actual legitimate copy. Anyway, you can see here, it's controller. Look, pause, unpause, pause, unpause. I'm telling you, it's working. This is for show. This does absolutely nothing. And of course, well, it freaks out. But you put that back in, just makes a noise, doesn't do anything. Resume the game. There's your little book. You can run around. Yep. Further proof that it's on the Xbox. Push that. Get in the menu. Over there, Xbox icons. To save and your options. All that stuff. You want me to talk to somebody? I'll talk to somebody. It'll be in English.
Hey. What's it, mister?
Horrible, horrible English. But yeah, you get the point.
Which way is it to one's eye? That's a...
Yay. And now here it is with the Sega Saturn controller. Yeah. Look. He's moving. But see, this is what I was telling you. You press right here, doesn't do it. Press left, that'll make him run. Go in your settings, fix that. But as you can see on the left, it's supposed to be zooming. Swap it. Now, so L should be running and R should be zooming. Do that, sorry. Not used to the configuration. Do that. Wow, I suck. Okay, there. Running around, right button. I don't know why it flips those. It's kind of cool, I guess. Stupid. Then these buttons serve as the black and white buttons. That's your filter change. I don't even know which button's supposed to do that. And this one takes pictures. There you go. This would do other things on other Xbox games, I'm sure, but suffers from the lack of a joystick. Thought I'd show you a game that was stolen from the Dreamcast, or a game that should have been on there. Super Monkey Ball. Seems to work fine, and yay, I won. I'm playing on the Xbox, Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, with a Dreamcast controller. This way it kind of feels like those games that were taken from us work. And I know you're all thinking, show us Halo, show us Halo! I can't show you Halo because it doesn't have a second joystick. I could show it to you, all you could do is run straight and fire, but it'd be pointless. So you have to find games, unfortunately, that don't require a second joystick. What are you gonna do? Oh, and I'm not showing you anything on the PlayStation because I don't care about it.
Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe if you so desire. However, we'd really appreciate it if you'd check out our other videos that are of a higher production caliber. Thank you.